Did this man really invent electricity? Benjamin Franklin, the quintessential Renaissance man, was a true polymath who left an indelible mark on science, politics, and American culture. Born in 1706 in Boston, Massachusetts, Franklin's insatiable curiosity and inventive spirit led him to pursue a wide range of interests, from writing and philosophy to science and invention. But perhaps his most famous contribution to the world of science was his pioneering work in the study of electricity. In the mid-18th century, electricity was still a mysterious and poorly understood phenomenon. People knew about static electricity and the shocking effects of electric eels, but the true nature of this invisible force remained elusive. Enter Benjamin Franklin, whose brilliant mind and scientific acumen would help unravel the secrets of electricity and pave the way for the modern electrical age. Franklin's journey into the world of electricity began in the 1740s, when he started conducting experiments with Leyden jars, early devices used to store electric charge. Through his experiments, Franklin discovered that electricity had positive and negative charges, and that these charges could be transferred between objects. He also developed the theory of electrical conservation, which stated that the total amount of charge in a closed system remains constant. But Franklin's most famous electrical experiment was yet to come. In 1752, he came up with a daring plan to prove that lightning was a form of electricity. According to popular legend, Franklin flew a kite with a metal key attached to the end of the string during a thunderstorm. When lightning struck the kite, the electrical charge traveled down the wet string and caused the key to spark, demonstrating that lightning and electricity were one and the same. Now, here's where things get a bit murky. Although the kite experiment is often presented as a historical fact, there is no concrete evidence that Franklin actually performed it himself. In fact, Franklin never wrote about conducting the experiment in his own writings, and the earliest accounts of the story come from later biographers. Some historians believe that Franklin may have performed a safer indoor version of the experiment using a metal rod instead of a kite, while others speculate that the kite experiment may have been carried out by one of Franklin's colleagues in France. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the kite experiment, there's no denying the impact of Franklin's work on the field of electricity. Through his experiments and observations, Franklin developed a comprehensive theory of electricity that laid the groundwork for future generations of scientists and inventors. He introduced the concepts of positive and negative charge, discovered the principle of electrical conservation, and coined many of the terms we still use today, such as battery, conductor, and charge. Franklin's practical applications of his electrical knowledge were equally impressive. He invented the lightning rod, a device that could protect buildings from the destructive power of lightning strikes by providing a safe path for the electrical charge to travel into the ground. This invention alone saved countless lives and prevented untold damage to property. Franklin also developed a more efficient design for the Leyden jar, which allowed for greater storage of electrical charge and paved the way for more advanced experiments. But Franklin's contributions to the world of electricity didn't stop there. His writings on the subject, including the famous Experiments and Observations on Electricity, helped to popularize the study of electricity and inspire a new generation of scientists and tinkerers. Franklin's work also had important practical applications, from improving the efficiency of electrical machines to laying the groundwork for the development of the telegraph and other communication technologies. As a statesman, diplomat, and philosopher, he played a key role in shaping the early years of the United States and helped to define the values and ideals that would come to define the American character. From his role in drafting the Declaration of Independence to his efforts to secure French support for the American Revolution, Franklin's contributions to the birth of a new nation were immeasurable. Despite his many accomplishments, Franklin remained humble and dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge throughout his life. He once famously wrote, "Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn." This commitment to lifelong learning and intellectual curiosity is perhaps the greatest lesson we can take from Franklin's remarkable life and career. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the electrifying world of Benjamin Franklin, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel, Ancient to Now. We've got plenty more fascinating stories from the annals of history to share with you. from the ancient world to the modern day. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time. And remember, stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop learning.